The market cycle peak is coming soon, and this could be the last big dip before the grand finale. We're getting ready for it by buying altcoins that are ready to shine this winter. I'll share my top 3 altcoin picks for huge gains at the top. Curious to know more about that? Today we dive deep into the market cycle. Make sure to stay until the end. Welcome to the Crypto Nights channel. If you love making money and learning about crypto, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. We drop new videos every week to keep you informed about crypto. It's time for greed. Timing is everything when it comes to trading crypto. If you buy and sell solid coins at the right times, nothing in the world is more profitable. Getting the timing wrong though, can tie up your capital for a long time and you'll miss out on a lot of opportunities. Prices are always relative to time. The best prices to buy in right now would have been good prices to sell at a few months or years ago. It's important to have a price in mind to trade your coins, but it's much more useful to know when it's time to trade them. The market is changing every day, often unexpectedly. Timing can be hard to predict, so be sure to check in frequently to study the market and reassess your positions. Luckily, there are some great tools to help us make sense of price movements and show us where we're at in the grand scheme of things. One of the most useful tools is the Fear and Greed Index. It uses a combination of price action, social media, Google search trends, and Bitcoin dominance. The point is to be greedy when others are fearful, and fearful when others are greedy. When the numbers for greed are high, it means prices are being driven up by hype and it might be time to sell and wait for them to come down a bit. When the index swings down towards fear, prices are dropping from panic selling and it might be time to look for a good entry. By going against the trends, you're finding your own opportunities that most people are ignoring. The Fear and Greed Index works best when you look at how it's been changing over time. Last month was pretty high on the greed side, with a dip into neutral and fear in the last couple weeks. The same way you would buy the dip in price, you can also buy the dips with the Fear and Greed Index. Just be sure to wait until it's starting to pick back up again if you're buying dips. A low number doesn't automatically mean it's time to buy. It can stay low for weeks at a time while the price keeps dropping. You'll want to look for signs that the trend might change, like flattening out in the same range of numbers and then surging in the other direction. I've found that it can be really hard to go against the grain, even when I know it's the right time to trade. The best time to sell is when prices and hopes are soaring, news articles are cheering us on, and people who never noticed crypto before are starting to talk about it. Wild price predictions become the norm and it's easy to get swept up in the hype, waiting to see how high it will go. If you want to take profits, you have to sell when everyone else is still buying. On the flip side, the best time to buy and hold is when prices are down and everything's quiet, but the inspiration has to come from inside of you because you won't find it on social media in a bear market. The Fear and Greed Index can be really helpful during uncertain times to keep us grounded in reality. The market cap is bullish. Another way to assess timing is to look at market cap. Put simply, market cap goes up in a bull market and down in a bear market. Right now, we know we're in a bull market because the market cap is making new highs, meaning new money is still pouring in. World events have a direct impact on the market cap of crypto. People tend to invest more during times with high inflation and certain parts of the economic cycle. The pandemic prompted most countries to print money, bail out businesses, and restrict commerce, causing worldwide inflation. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 made new all-time highs during November alongside Bitcoin. Stocks are expected to keep rising for the next 5 years, and crypto will keep pace. While crypto is a unique kind of asset, the prices still respond to the sentiments of market makers. You can also see how the crypto market is doing by looking at exchange balances. Right now the exchange balances for Bitcoin are at a 3-year low, meaning more Bitcoin is being held onto in private wallets and cold storage than ever before. When there's less supply on the exchanges, demand drives up the prices every time new investors buy in. The exchange flow tells us that we're nowhere near the top of this market cycle. When there's a peak, we normally see Bitcoin flowing into exchanges as people begin to sell. November was not the top because we're seeing the opposite behavior. Institutions are still buying crypto. We can expect the market cap and prices to keep going up for the next few months while the bull market continues. Crypto is becoming more mainstream for all types of investors. MicroStrategy just added 9,000 Bitcoin to its holdings, and Coinbase reached the #1 app in the Apple Store again. LinkedIn jobs for crypto and blockchain increased by 600% in the last year, with many traditional institutions like banks hiring specialists. FTX bought a Super Bowl ad, and Crypto.com partnered with Matt Damon with a donation to his clean water fund and billboard ads. Google search trends for Bitcoin are on the rise, and Robinhood is adding crypto wallets. From the biggest institutions on Wall Street to the meme stock traders on Reddit, this is the year of breakthrough. Crypto is no longer niche. Top 3 altcoins right now. So, we can see that now is a good time to look for an entry because the fear and greed index is finishing up a 2-week dip. The stock market and world events support crypto's bull run, and investors are continuing to buy and hold. The market cycle peak hasn't come yet, and it will be coming in 2022. Now let's get into my top 3 altcoin picks to buy during the fourth quarter of this year. These are altcoins with major events coming up and solid reasons to pump this winter. XRP is a must-have for your portfolio. Institutional investors have been accumulating XRP during the SEC's lawsuit, which is scheduled to end between March and May of 2022. As soon as a settlement or verdict is reached, all the US exchanges will be relisting it at the same time and cause a massive supply squeeze. We know XRP will do well because of the enthusiasm it's seen in Europe and Asia this year. The lawsuit held XRP back from reclaiming its previous all-time high, making it an undervalued bargain at the current prices. Here's some tips for trading XRP. Again, it's all about timing. You'll definitely want to buy it before it's relisted on Coinbase. The relisting will send the price soaring overnight, and some exchanges might have trouble keeping up with demand. XRP usually pumps quickly in general, so you don't want to wait until it's already moving to buy in. This is a coin that rewards patience. Bitcoin and Ethereum tend to move first, and you might wonder if XRP is going to keep pace. Just hold until its turn comes up because the 10x gains will be worth it. VET is another coin with perfect timing to buy in right now. VET's price has been suppressed because of news articles about China's crypto crackdowns, but knowledgeable investors are aware of VeChain's official status in the eyes of the Chinese government. VeChain is releasing an update soon that will set up an NFT trading platform with custom analytics, which will drive up demand for VET exponentially. It also hasn't been listed on Coinbase yet, and it'll have some serious growth when it is. VET is still only halfway to its previous all-time high last April, and it's currently testing its major support line. VET's price is very volatile, but it tends to respect its trend lines. When trading VET, be sure to draw some support lines and use them to find your entries and stop losses. You'll also want to plan your exit and set a limit sell order, because VET doesn't stay at its peaks for very long. We're expecting VET to reach between 60 and 75 cents by the end of this market cycle, which is at least a 5x from where it is now. ENJ is a star in the recent news cycle because of its position in the metaverse. Facebook's rebranding to Meta brought public awareness and new investors to the metaverse concept, and cryptocurrencies like ENJ are expected to rise as collaborators or competitors over the coming decade. Engine recently received a $100 million investment towards developing its infrastructure, which should speed up releases of games with its partners Microsoft, Samsung, Ubisoft, and Sony. We don't know which patterns ENJ's price will follow over the next few months because it's cooling off from a gigantic pump from Facebook's announcement. This would be a coin to dollar cost average into, breaking up your investment into several purchases with a week or two between them. Its price is expected to continue climbing throughout this bull run, to at least double what it is now. These are 3 coins that specialize in use cases with high demand. XRP is the top choice for banks, VET dominates the supply chain, and ENJ is the leader for video games. Their connections to traditional businesses will keep their momentum going and push them into the mainstream. Including crypto from different industries will diversify your portfolio so that you can capture profits from multiple avenues. Get ready for altcoin season. It's clear that now is the time to buy in, and we looked at 3 promising coins that are ready to explode during alt season. When you're trading, it's just as important to know when to exit as when to enter. We'll plan our exits by looking at the money flow cycle. During a bull run, crypto traders pump the prices of coins in a certain order. First, they move their money from fiat into Bitcoin, and drive it to a new all-time high. Then, when Bitcoin starts cooling off, they move on to larger altcoins like Ethereum and XRP. We should also see VET and ENJ peak around that time or shortly afterwards. After large and mid-cap coins make their tops, market makers move on to small caps, so be sure to take your profits before the prices drop. It's possible this market cycle top could play out differently than previous ones, because Ethereum is more dominant than ever before. There could also be a supercycle, where this bull market could continue for several years. I think every cycle is unique, but still follows the same general pattern. Bitcoin will make a parabolic run, and altcoin season will follow shortly after that. The market cycles are growing longer after every halving. This cycle should end in 2022, and most experts are predicting a peak in the year's first quarter. That would give Bitcoin one more massive parabolic run this winter, and the blow-off top alt season in the spring. The next few months will bring the enormous moves we've all been waiting for, and now is the time to buckle up for the ride. We hope you enjoyed this video today. Which coins are you cashing in at the top? Let us know in the comments. If this video provided you some value, please like and subscribe. It would mean the world to our channel. If you have any video suggestions or comments, please let us know below. We love feedback. We appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.